As crazy as this sounds, this is an all-in-one iPad Air setup. So the heart of this entire setup is powered by the new M1 iPad Air. And as crazy as this might sound, this setup is kind of useful and this setup works. The monitor of choice is the 𝗧𝗛𝗦𝗕𝗦𝗧𝗔𝗚𝗏. It's got a 28-inch beautiful 4K display with really vivid colors, and it's got a really elegant and minimalist design. I mean, just look at it. It is absolute stunning, and a lot of people might hate that it's actually a really squared looking monitor, but here's the thing. I mean, the iPad actually has this squared aspect ratio, so it practically feels that the display goes edge to edge with this. And that's one of the things that I hated the most on doing iPad setups, is that usually you get these huge black bars on the side. With the Mate View, you barely get any sides. You've also got ports on the side, USB-C, USB, HDMI, and more, so you don't need a dongle, one single cable, and everything is connected. The speakers of choice are two HomePod minis in stereo mode. I mean, having Siri always on your desk is incredibly useful, and the sound quality that you can get from two HomePod minis on your desk, for those of you who have HomePods on your desk, you know what I mean, but they sound incredibly good. Also, Funko Pop, you gotta have a Funko Pop in every single desk setup. Then I've got the 𝗦𝗏𝗕𝗦𝗏 Analog, and it's been an essential to my everyday life. The thing that I love about the 𝗦𝗏𝗕𝗦𝗏 Analog is that it's simply paper, but not only simply paper, it's really well designed. I mean, the craftsmanship, it's so beautifully designed. It's made by a really good designer, and it's just so useful to have your to-do list always there for you, always standing up. You're always looking at it, right? So I just keep on checking my things off with my next product of the list, which is this Lamy pen. Definitely a very expensive pen, but it works really, really well. And it's yellow, which is probably the 95% reason that I actually bought this pen, because it's yellow. Then I've got this lamp right here. Now, it's not smart, but if you tap it, it gets brighter. I don't know, it's not smart, but I just like the way that it looks, which sometimes it just simply works. I like the way it looks, okay? The next product on the list is Paperlike, and that's actually today's sponsor. Paperlike is a screen protector that sounds and feels like you're writing on a piece of paper. So if you're illustrating, designing, note-taking, it's awesome because you get that feel of paper. So if you guys are interested, hit the link down in the description. Trust me, your mind will be blown. Now the keyboard, this is the MX Keys Mini. It's a really awesome keyboard. The keys are really, you've actually got a dedicated emoji key at the volume.
I got one less problem without you. I got one less problem without you.
You've got volume control, as you can see, and then you can actually connect it to 3 different devices. And the mouse, this is the MX Anywhere 3. Awesome mouse, really compact, USB-C, really clicky. Having a mouse to navigate through your iPad OS is really useful. I mean, having a keyboard and a dedicated mouse really changes the way that you use your iPad. I mean, this feels like a laptop-like desk setup. You've got everything that you need. The iPad Air is extremely powerful. You've got the mouse, you've got your dedicated keyboard, which is awesome. And then if you don't want to use your mouse or your keyboard, you've got the Magic Keyboard itself from Apple, which you've got the trackpad, you've got the keyboard as well. Also in this desk setup is this Apple water bottle. I actually picked this up at Apple Campus, and I don't have much to tell you. It's a water bottle with an Apple logo, and that by itself is already awesome. And no, don't tell me in the comments, I am not selling this. This is mine, and I love it. And then I've got the SteelSeries controller. The M1 is so incredibly powerful, so you can game with any game on the App Store with the craziest frame rates, and it works extremely fluid. So having a monitor and a dedicated remote control allows you to game like if you were gaming on a PC. Now, obviously you can't get with PC level games because they're just simply not available at the App Store, but there's so many awesome games, especially on Apple Arcade. That's my iPad Air desk setup. Drop a thumbs up if you guys liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.